Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Super Fanboy Guy here bringing you episode number 13 of the Playground series. I know what you guys are probably thinking. Holy crap! When has this Playground series, did it stop? Did it go away? What happened to it, right? And I actually was looking on my YouTube channel and I realized that I didn't do a episode of the Playground series since June of last year, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it has been way too long, so I better record something new. And I think I said in a previous video that I wanted to do the Skrulls Wild Pack deck, and so that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. And honestly, it feels good to record this episode for you guys because, like I said, I know it's been a while. For some of you that don't know, I just been really busy. Life was just crazy last year, and I didn't get a lot of content done for my YouTube channel. But I am pleased to be here with all of you today for this episode of the Playground series. So with that being said, let's just kind of go ahead and jump into today's topic. And what I decided to do is to show everybody this Skrulls Wild Pack deck. Now, also, I should probably mention before I get started, if anybody is watching this video for the first time, the Playground series is pretty much a bunch of videos I do on my YouTube channel where I show a versus system deck and I play for you on what's called Octagon or OCTGN. And I just pretty much, show you some of the combos of the deck and show you kind of some things on what you could do with this deck, how you could play it against other people, that kind of thing. And I want to say that I don't know where this list came from. I just had the deck in my, box for such a long time, and I was looking through my decks a while back, and I was like, hey, this deck might be fun to put on the YouTube channel. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. And I should also mention that this set was made during Marvel Team Up, so there probably are a bunch of different cards that you could definitely swap out. But this is just a Marvel Team Up deck right here, so that's kind of what the latest set is during the time when I had this deck. So anyway, okay, so I think the best way to start is to kind of go over the two teams and what they do. Well, Skrulls, their kind of main mechanic is they get kind of bonuses for having multiple team affiliations. So for an example, this Paibok here, he gets Skrulls you control get +2 attack while in combat with a character with fewer team affiliations. And also he does at the start of the combat phase, if he has 3 or more team affiliations, you get to put a cosmic counter on him. And just what a cosmic counter is when they come into play, they get what's called a cosmic counter. And whenever they become stunned, they lose the cosmic counter. But of course, if they have the cosmic counter, they have whatever the effect says after the cosmic in their text box. So that's kind of like one of the Skrull cards that you get to get with him. And then the other one that I kind of want to talk about is Cosmic for this Captain America Skrull Impostor. His cosmic ability is attackers you control with 3 or more team affiliations cannot be stunned. So kind of goes with that, having multiple team affiliations. And so that's kind of what the main theme, what the Skrulls kind of do. Now, the Wild Pack, on the other hand, they kind of throw a little extra spice into the deck. But if you had to define the Wild Pack with 2 cards, the 2 key component cards are definitely this Bounty Hunt card and the Silver Sable card. Now, Bounty Hunt, what this does is whenever a character an opponent controls leaves play, put a bounty counter on that. And then you can remove 2 bounty counters from Bounty Hunt to draw 2 cards and use it only if you control a Wild Pack's character. Now, this Silver Sable is pretty bonkers. In order to recruit her, you have to have somebody with the Wild Pack team affiliation out on the field. And whenever Silver Sable stuns a character, return that character to its owner's hand. Now, returning characters to their owner's hands is could be a lot better than KOing and stunning a character, because if you were able to, let's say, let's say they have one, I don't know, one 8-drop on the field, and you're able to stun that one 8-drop to return it to their hand. Well, that's one turn that you set them back. So there are kind of certain instances where returning characters to their hand could be just as good as KOing them, but definitely Silver Sable like really helps control the board and make sure that you have more characters on your side of the field. So that's why she's really good. But some of the other Wild Pack characters are this Powell, exhausts a Wild Pack character you control and remove him from the game. You get to search your deck for an ongoing plot twist card, reveal it, and you put it into your hand. Use only if he's in your hand. And one of those is obviously the Bounty Hunt, but we also have a Stealthcraft, which is a team up card. So you can team up Skrulls and Wild Pack and get the bonuses for the Skrulls. They also have another crossover called Active Defiance. As additional cost to play Active Defiance, choose 2 different team affiliations among characters in play. Choose the crossover the chosen affiliation. Skrull attackers you control will cost 3 or less. Get +1 attack while attacking a character with a greater cost. Now, keep in mind, this can be characters that your opponents control too. So, because it doesn't say among characters you control, it says among characters in play. So that's going to be really important for this deck. Also, some other plot twists. We have Alien Insurrection. Target defender gets +2 attack this attack and an additional +4 attack this attack if it has the Skrull affiliation and 2 or more other affiliations. So that's kind of what that card does. And also, we just have a bunch of other kind of fun cards that kind of just help make this deck a really fun deck. And like I said, it's not really a competitive deck. If I said that already, I don't remember if I did or not. But yeah, this is just a fun deck that, you just get to, it's good to play with some buddies or whatnot. And I guess this Moon Dragon is just in here so we could draw extra cards because this was one of the good draw cards during Marvel Team Up. So that's why we put her here. Also, Thanagar from DC's Infinite Crisis. You cannot flip Thanagar if you control Ron. Affiliate characters you control gain the Thanagar affiliation, and activate target attacker or defender you control gets +1 defense this attack. So it's just another way to add team affiliations for our Skrull character cards. And then everything. Oh, we got the capture net. I guess I should go over this really quick. Cost 1 less to recruit on a Wild Pack character. Equipped character has activate, return target stun character to its owner's hand. Put a bounty counter on a card you control named Bounty Hunt. So with this out and this out, you can now put 2 counters on in a turn, and then you get to draw 2 cards, which is pretty sweet. So, yeah, I'm not going to go into full detail about the cards here, but this is the deck. And now I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle up, and we'll play a sample hand. Okay, so we have the deck here. I'm going to shuffle it a few times here. Give it some good shuffles. And I'm going to hopefully I remember all the shortcut keys because this has been a long time since I opened Octagon in a while. So, okay, so let's go ahead and draw our 4 cards. All right. We have a 3 cost and a 5 cost, but I don't think this is good enough, so I am definitely going to be mulliganing this hand. And, probably not a good hand here, but we'll see what we could do. And I'll just take the initiative just for sake of argument. So let's go ahead and draw our 2 cards. So it'll be my turn first. So we'll go ahead and put this into our resource row right here. And then we don't have a 1-drop to play, so we got to go to next turn. So we'll go ahead and draw our 2 cards, 1 and 2. And ooh, no 2-drop. That's rough. I guess this is what I guess I'm getting pretty punished for not using Octagon in a while. So, okay, we're gonna go ahead and resource this card. And oh yeah, I forgot to do this shortcut. Control P to kind of so you can see what the card is without flipping it. So we don't have a 2-drop, and yeah, there's nothing else that we could do this turn. So let's just go to turn 3. We'll draw our cards here. Oh, that would have been great last turn. Okay, I'm going to put this one into the resource row. And then we have the option of playing either the 2-drop or the 3-drop. We are going to actually play our 3-drop because that would be the right thing to do. And unfortunately, we did not get any of our team-up cards yet, so we're not going to really... But he does have the Cosmic Counter, and I forgot what the shortcut for the Cosmic Counter was, but Control 3. Okay, so, yep, there we go. So this guy's got the Cosmic Counter, and we would be attacking first, so we probably would attack first here. We don't need to activate any of our plot twists right now, because unless they played something like Acrobatic Dodge or another defensive card, but let's just assume that we still get to keep his Cosmic Counter, so I'll just kind of do that, and we'll go to next turn, draw 1 and 2. Okay, we got a team up, which is good. So they would probably do their build and play their character. And then I am going to put this into the resource row. And then turn 4, we can't play Silver Sable because we don't have another Wild Pack character. So I guess we have to play Ethan. And he does get a Cosmic Counter, so we're going to put that on him. Captain America has range, so he could attack from the back row, so I guess we would form something like this. And he gets +1/+1 for each team affiliation he has. So he actually has Spider-Friends and Skrull, so that's already +2 attack he gets, which I guess is pretty good. He's a 9/7 on turn 4, which is, yeah, not too bad. Ideally, we would like it to be more, but maybe we could do like a trick where we flip this up. And, you know, if they attack Ethan here, we could just go flip, activate this and give it like a 1 defense to maybe have him not be stunned. That's something that we could definitely do here. And now he has 3 team affiliations because he has the Thanagar affiliation, including this one too. So that actually already puts him at 3 or more team affiliations. So so if we were to attack here, he has 3 team affiliations with this, so he wouldn't be stunned. And same with this Captain America, you know, he wouldn't be able to stun assuming they still had the Cosmic Counters, obviously. But, okay, anyway, I think I am ready to go to next turn. So let's go ahead and ready these guys. And then we'll draw our next 2 cards. And, okay, so I guess we'll put this one in the resource row. And then turn 5, obviously, is going to be Sandman. And this Sandman, you know, you just pay 2 defense, and he gets +1 attack this turn. Use only if he has 2 or more affiliations, which he does with Thanagar. So I never thought that ability was very good, but I guess he was a good 5-drop character during the time, you know, and he went with the theme of the deck, so that's why we play him. So obviously it's going to be our attack, so we could do some attacking with Sandman, some attacking with Ethan Edwards, attacking with this guy, and hopefully none of our guys get stunned, which would be pretty cool. So we just do that, and then we'll ready for the next turn. So turn 6 would be our opponent's initiative, so we'll go ahead and draw 1 and 2. And they would take their build, play their character, and we'll go ahead and do the same here. Now, our 6-drop, we have 2 options. We could play this Rogue, or we could play the Super Skrull. This Rogue is really interesting because what she does is whenever she stuns a character, you can search that character's controller's deck for a card with the same printed name and version as that character. You may put that card into your front row exhaust and then KO this card. So she whenever she stuns a character, you KO her and you get the copy of the card that she stunned, which is pretty cool. But she's more of a offensive card in my opinion. So Super Skrull can be both offensive and defensive in my opinion. So I think right now he would probably be the better option to play. And his ability is he gets +3 defense while he has 2 or more affiliations. And then he gets +3 attack while he has 3 or more affiliations. And then he has activate, target opponent loses 6 endurance to use while he has 4 or more. So unfortunately right now he's only got the 2. So we're only going to get his first ability, the +3 defense. So I guess I would form something like this, but I don't know if that's correct or not. Yeah, we haven't been really drawing a lot of our team up cards to give them more affiliations, which is unfortunate. Okay, so now we would probably be at the point where we would probably start taking, you know, he would get stunned and maybe Ethan Hawke would get stunned and, you know, probably Sandman as well. So we would probably be losing 2 characters at this point because we didn't draw any characters until turn 3. Probably lost at least Captain America a turn earlier, depending on what our opponent did. But anyway, so let's go to turn 7. So we'll draw 1 and 2. And there we go. We finally have a team up card. So we're going to put that face down there. And then I guess we can go ahead and flip it up now. Choose 2 characters. We have Wild Pack and Skrull. So now he has 3. So now he becomes a 14/14. And then we don't have a 7 drop. So we can either play the Moondragon and the Wolverine, or we could play the Silver Sable and the Wolverine, or we could just play the Rogue. And it depends on what your opponent has on their side of the board is what you would want to play. But turn 7 is our initiative as well. So I think I'm going to go ahead and play the Silver Sable and the Wolverine. Skrunucklehead, I think is how you pronounce it. He's going to get his cosmic counter for coming in. And I guess I would form something like this. Actually, maybe we do something kind of like that. I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, unfortunately, we missed our 1 and our 2 drop characters early in the game. So, but we can obviously flip up some of these plot twists during our attack to get +2 attack and +3 attack if it has a Skrull team affiliation and more to team affiliation. So this can be hitting him pretty hard. It could be hitting him for like 13 or something like that. You know, we can also have Super Skrull hit him for some big damage, maybe +2 attack and additional +2 that if it shows a team affiliation with the defender, which it wouldn't at this point because I don't think we got the team up that team up that makes our characters their team. I forget what I talked about it earlier, but anyway, so yeah, the video is almost 20 minutes long, so I just wanted to kind of show you some of the stuff with the deck like that. But yeah, that's pretty much Skrull Wild Pack. That's the Skrull and Wild Pack deck for you. So I know this video wasn't as I know we're just doing kind of like a quick thing right here, but thanks everybody for watching. And once again, I apologize for going away so long. You know, like I said, last year was just a rough year for me, and I'm hoping to do more content this year than I did last year. And I think that's going to about wrap it up. So thanks for all of you very much for watching and hanging out. And feel free to leave a comment or any feedback you have on this video. Maybe, you know, let me know what are some of the things that you would change in the deck to make it kind of new, modern, because there's so many more sets that came out after Marvel Team Up that could probably make this deck better. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.